The Bauchi State Governor, Governor Bala Mohammed, who is also the PDP chairman for the PDP Governors Forum, has always been open in how he has been criticizing the tax reform policy that Tinubu is trying to reintroduce. And then Wike, because of this, Wike is working with Tinubu, whether we like it or not, directly or indirectly. Wike is, half part of PDP and half APC. As of now, like I always say, we do not know where it belongs, but it seems to be like a chameleon that changes color every other day. Wike, went for Bala Mohammed because Bala Mohammed has, consistently been criticizing Tinubu for the tax reform policy. Bala Mohammed, on the other hand, responded by calling Wike a transactional politician who is not loyal to the party but is in politics for his own personal ambition. We all know that it is not news anymore. We all know that Wike, had to make a deal with Tinubu before he got the FCT ministerial position that was given to him in the APC administration. They have been going back and forth at each other, with Wike through his media aide, Larry Olayinka, trying to prove how he stood by PDP after they lost in the 2015 election, trying to prove how he stood by the party and all of the efforts he made, how he stood by PDP and how strong his political influence he really is. Before we go into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The February 29 National Executive Council NEC meeting of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, appears shaky as efforts to reconcile feuding factions have yielded or have failed the desired results. Specifically, the forum is expected to address all contentious issues in the party, but the war of attrition among its stewards is not abating. The party is working on quicksand with every step it takes towards resolving internal crisis. One of the thorny issues expected to be treated at the planned gathering, which may not be resolved in the controversy between Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State. Both leaders have been engaged in a war of words over the fate of a party. While reacting to Wike's criticism of his opposition to President Tinubu's tax reform bills, the Bauchi State X-Men had described Wike as a liability to the party. In a statement by Mukhtar Gidado, his media advisor, Mohammed said Wike is a transactional politician and a liability in the Tinubu administration. His recent media outburst was yet another reminder of his transactional approach to politics, where personal ambition eclipses loyalty, principles, and collective interests, Mohammed added. Wike, on his part, added and fired back, urging the governor to stop giving an excuse for his lack of capacity to provide leadership as chairman of the party's Governors Forum. He said it is funny that a known fair-weather politician like Bala Mohammed was the one calling someone else a transactional politician. First, Governor Bala Mohammed is holding the position of chairman of a PDP Governors Forum out of political greed because of convention and practice. The position should be held by one of the PDP governors in the South. Reason being that the immediate past chairman of a forum was from the North, same as the PDP national chairman. Also, nothing has been heard about the Olagusoyi Oyinlola-led National Reconciliation Committee after it last held a meeting with the party's NWC on October 23, 2024. The body was saddled with the responsibility of reconciling feuding party leaders, members, and groups. No time frame was announced, but many expected progress to be made before the NEC meeting. The committee certainly has fresh fires to put out, a party insider told Sunday Vanguard. A NEC member who also spoke to Sunday Vanguard on condition of anonymity said, "I cannot confirm that the NEC meeting, which has been postponed 3 consecutive times will be held as scheduled in February. Damagun and his seat-tight choir are already shopping for another excuse to postpone the meeting because we are having all of these troubles at various levels. It remains to be seen if reason would prevail. Another bone of contention is the crisis of Rivers State chapter, which pitched Wike and Governor Siminalayi Fubara against each other. This particular issue has divided the National Working Committee, NWC. A recent judgment by Rivers State High Court affirming the leadership of a faction of a party loyal to Fubara was welcomed by some NWC members. National Publicity Secretary of PDP, Debo Ologunagba, National Treasurer Ahmed Yayari, and National Legal Advisor Kamaldeen Ajibade accepted the judgment. Ologunagba, who issued a statement stating his position, said, "The NWC of a PDP acknowledges receipt, considered and hereby accepted the judgment of the Rivers State High Court, which in suit number PHC 2301 CS 2024 nullified the ward local government and state congresses of our party in Rivers State conducted on July 27, August 10 and August 31, 2024 respectively." In a chat with Sunday Vanguard, it said, "As of today, Rivers State chapter of our great party is firmly under the leadership of Honorable Oname Robinson Ewo and his executive. As a law-abiding party, we implore Ewo and his team to unite behind Governor Siminalayi Fubara to deliver on his promise of good governance to the people of Rivers State. At the national level, we will give them the needed support to succeed. However, the party's national acting chairman, Umar Damagun, National Secretary, Senator Samuel Ayaun, National Organizing Secretary, Umar Bature, and some elected officials believed to be sympathetic to Wike do not share this notion. For instance, Deputy National Publicity Ibrahim Abdullahi, who belongs to Damagun camp, countered Ologunagba's declaration with a disclaimer. Abdullahi accused the party's spokesman of allowing sentiment to becloud his sense of judgment on issues. He said the NWC did not accept the judgment in Rivers State, recognizing the Ewo-led EXCO. This is not true. The NWC has not sat since September last year. This is subject to your verification. I wonder where you will now say the NWC sat and abducted wholly or accepted the verdict, recognizing the Ewo-led state EXCO in Rivers State. Amid the power struggle, the position of National Secretary is still a subject of litigation. A High Court, as well as a Court of Appeal, gave judgment recognizing Sunday Udeokoye as the legitimate occupant. However, Senator Ayawo, who has approached the Supreme Court to challenge his ouster, insisted that by virtue of his pending case at the Supreme Court and his application for a stay of execution of the orders of the 2 courts, he remains in office. While the Damagun group accepted his argument, Ologunagba and his colleagues, as well as the party's Board of Trustees, disagreed. The party's elected deputies are not left out of the crisis, as they appear to have pitched their tents with Damagun. Their spokesperson, Comrade Timothy Osadolo, who took matters to another level when he argued those opposed to Damagun to either recognize his leadership or resign and leave PDP. He said, "This is no longer the time for a blame game. All have sinned. Some the BOT chairman who endorsed an opposition governor, to candidates who negotiated and supported other party candidates, to NWC members and leadership who lost their polling units. We must all come down from our IOCs, forget pride for now, and join hands with Iliya Damagun to reposition this party back to winning ways. Cut distractions and media demarketing of the PDP must stop forthwith. You do not need to like the officers. The party is more important. If you want to resign and go, be a proper opposition. Do not remain here and cause crisis." He further added that Damagun would remain in office until December 2025. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.